Hi Taurus, welcome back. So Taurus, this is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind it's a general reading, so the roles may be reversed. Feel free to flip them if you need to. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it does resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below, all right? So Taurus, when I was meditating on the collective energy to prepare for this reading, I only saw one image, and it looked to be like a waiter holding, a tray, and it was a silver platter tray, and then they were showing it to the Taurus. So there's something like being served up here on a silver platter to you, so to speak, possibly during this time frame. But take that how that resonates with you, right? And then they were giving me the song Sex on Fire by Kings of Leon, maybe? I got the song in Gemini's reading as well. Some of you could be on the cusp of Taurus and Gemini, or have Gemini in your chart, or dealing with a Gemini. If so, check out that reading, but that's the song I got. It goes, yeah, this sex is on fire. So, hey, okay. Take it how you want, all right? You might hear that song randomly. It could be a sign for you. You might relate to that. I'm not sure, right? So, let's get into the cards and see, Taurus, where this is headed. You have the Ascendant here, which is talking about your worldview, your mission statement, how you express yourself, your effect on other people, the role that you play in this life. It's also talking about like first impressions and impact, like the impact that you have on others. So a lot of like influence energy, affluence energy showing up, right? Which kind of reminds me too of the Leo reading I just did. Some of you may want to check that one out as well, but you have Justice here showing up in your overall energy, Libra energy for some of you. This is talking about finding balance in relationships, being able to see something from both sides of the coin, keeping your integrity intact. And again, like the biggest impact you could ever have on this world or other people is to live in your truth and to be honest with yourself and to come from that space, right, of knowing oneself. And so that being important, Taurus, as we go into April. So let's see, person you're connecting with. They have the 10 of Pentacles. So this person is coming from this space of like a firm foundation, kind of building up their, I was going to say building themselves up or building their life up right now. And then they gave me the song Landslide, particularly the lyric where she says, I've been afraid of changing because I built my life around you. Okay, take it or leave it. But anyways, it's all about security for this person, right? And see, if they've been dealing with some sort of insecurities and looking for like others to shore them up or to secure them, they're being called to look within and to be able to do that for themselves. Like true security in life does not come from other people. It comes from within. And, there's something going on in the connection that has had a lasting impact, though, on this person or you. But let's see. Or will have a lasting impact, possibly. But we're going to go into the recent past energy here, Taurus, and see. So what led up to the now moment. Then we're going to look at how you perceive each other. And then how you genuinely feel underneath it all, hopes and most likely future outcomes, Taurus. So recent past energy. 6 of Cups. Ooh. The Queen of Cups. The Star. Wow. Okay, so there's some sort of emotional healing that's going on. That stems from the past here, okay? You might find yourself like reminiscing about the past too and like kind of getting emotional a little bit. Which, I heard fond memories, so that might be popping up as well. So there's something here stemming from the past that needs to be healed on an emotional level that maybe you've been dealing with. And it's for the evolution of like your ego, right? It's building confidence within you. And when I say confidence, I mean like the ability to know what's for you and what's not for you, how to follow your intuition and listen to your emotions. And looking back on like how far you've come, Taurus, I feel like it's obvious to you, you know, if you were to really pay attention, how things have lined up to get you where you're at now. And yeah, it's like seeing it from the broader perspective, you know. Sometimes it's good to like look over our life from beginning to now and see like how things played out and why they did, so we can make the connection in our brain that there are no coincidences, right? That everything is aligned for us, and all we got to do is follow that and stay in a place where we have that draw towards our intuition, faith, that we have faith, that we don't lose faith in life. Some of you have been through some trials and tribulations in life that maybe have tested your faith, but it actually made you stronger. And it made you more aware of actually how connected you really, really are to the whole, right? So that's a deep and powerful message right there. Not something I usually get in these types of readings, but let's see what's going on in this person's recent past here. Taurus, Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords. Okay, so I cannot ignore what I'm feeling. Have you ever been doing something that you didn't want to do? Like maybe at work or, I don't know, anything. And just felt like, this is not my calling. This is not feeling right to me. This is not where I'm supposed to be. Don't ignore that, Taurus. Don't ignore that feeling, okay? Anyways, random. Person you're connecting with, Six of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Ace of Cups, Three of Cups. Wow. So this person's really taken some time to get themselves together, to kind of pull on their resources, wanting to be in the space of being more open and generous and communicative and loving. And, you know, this person could have been very much in this space of like wanting to connect in relationships with friends, with family, or possibly with this connection. This person may have communicated in the past, Taurus, that they just want to give to the connection and that there's a lot of love here, or they want to reconcile for some of you. Like, I just feel like this outpouring of emotion that was meaningful, right? And this is in the past, right? But some of you, this could be occurring in the present. It just depends. We're on different timelines. But there was definitely a lot of love involved, okay? And they're giving me the word passion, even though I don't have any cards of passion. But I feel like this could be someone who's driven by their heart, like driven by their emotions, right? Like they just, when they feel something, they just feel called to it and maybe don't really question anything, which could be a good thing, right? But it could also be a bad thing. And I'm trying to think now what Gemini's reading was about as a reference, because I feel like there's some sort of reference to that reading. Go check out that reading, even if you don't have Gemini in your chart. All right, so let's see your perception here of each other. And keep in mind that perception is in the eye of the beholder, so it may be how you see it, but it may not be how this person sees it. Ten of Wands, Justice, woo, Ace of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Tower. So I feel like Taurus, wow, there's been some heaviness. There's been things weighing on you, right? But I do feel karmic justice or balance being brought to that, and like some sort of new opportunity to understand a situation better, okay? It could have felt like things were out of your control, and maybe that had caused you to really go within to figure out, you know, like what you're committed to and what's on your path. I feel like I must be connecting with a group of you that have recently, you know, put like the big picture of something together or done some spiritual work on yourself, or you're in the process of doing that, because there's major transformations happening, not just on an internal level. It started as an internal thing, but now it's becoming a reality in the external. And you might be getting like validation of this, okay, during this time frame. When it comes to how you feel, you know, or how you think about the connection, it could be that, you know, you've had to go within around, you know, finding balance around that, especially after maybe some disruptive energy entered the scene. So let's see this person's perception. Virgo. No, not Virgo. Oh my gosh, somebody dealing with a Virgo. I'm so sorry. Taurus. I did this in another reading too. I called Cancer Aquarius. Why do I keep doing that? I don't know. We did have a full moon in Virgo recently. Maybe last week. That could have really impacted you, Taurus. All right. Or you could be dealing with a Virgo. But anyways, this person's perception of you, the Magician, King of Wands, the Temperance card, and the Ten of Wands. So, I get a song. I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly breathe. It's an old song. Take it or leave it. Anyways, this person is in this really, dang it, I'm sorry, I keep getting interrupted. I heard power play position. I don't know if that's you or the person you're connecting with, but somebody's doing some sort of power play. Whatever. This person's wanting to manifest their desires, their goals, what they're passionate about. And I feel like this person is willing to put in the work, or like they don't mind if things get hard, if things get heavy. This is someone that is all in. That's the reading it was. This reminds me of the Cancerian reading. Check that reading out. It's just like this person is willing to put up with, you know, things getting hard or some sort of struggle to get what they love, to get what they're passionate about. I feel like that's directed towards you, Taurus, but it could be directed towards anything in their life. I just feel like this person is someone who really, really follows their passion, really follows their heart, and they don't mind to work for things, right? Although I feel they're a little bit hard on themselves. They could be, there's like an easier way they could go about this, but I feel like this person kind of thrives off of the struggle, for whatever reason that is. They may want to manifest things in the connection, especially if there's a lot of physical attraction here, because I feel like there's an attraction component. That's without a doubt, right? So let's see what's going on in the emotional space. Underneath all of the thoughts. Taurus, what's going on in the emotional space? Six of Wands. Two of Wands. Four of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles. So, Taurus, emotionally, there is this feeling of like there's success coming in, and at the same time, it kind of puts you in an awkward position where you're kind of having to change or choose something, and maybe not wanting to be put in that position, so you don't really choose anything. But because you don't choose something, it leaves someone like feeling left out, or you end up isolating yourself even. What is this about? Yeah, there's a decision that needs to be made here in order for something to come to fruition, or for something to come full circle. But there's a holdout. And I feel it is you holding out, but it could be the person you're connecting with. It's coming from a place of like not really fearing change, or some sort of resistance around change, life is always going to call you forward towards change, because life is a fast evolving stream. And if you don't keep up with that, you're going to fall behind and you're going to create a lot of pain for yourself. Like, you are always going to be called forth to change and evolve, change and evolve, change and evolve. And when we get stuck, you know, in ruts or stagnation, the reason ruts and being stagnant feels so awful is because you're not designed to do that. Like, you're designed to continually progress. And you know, like I said, it could be another person that's holding out, but I actually feel it's more so you. It's a fixed sign thing, but take it as it resonates. Could be either or it could be a situation that maybe feels out of your control that keeps you feeling stuck. But if that's the case, the universe is saying there's really nothing outside of you that ever holds you in a position other than your own thoughts about that, you know, your own fears around that. And so to remind yourself of that, I just got a heart palpitation when I said that. So let's see this person's emotional space. This person's emotional space. Ace of Swords. What? Oh my gosh. I got the same exact card combination. This is the holdout right here. 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. Both of you. So, what? What? So, both of you could be holding out. Or showing out. I'm not really sure. Take it or leave it. What is this about? What is this about? Somebody's holding back some sort of information here. Oh my gosh. It's funny because I feel like this person is driven by like their heart space or motivation, or there's something about that going on, and yet they hold back for fear of what? The truth? Of facing the truth? Of finding out a truth? What is this about? Facing their own emotions? Oh my God, what is happening? I don't know. Okay, my lights just flickered on and off, and they're off, and there's no bad weather. You can hear my son in the background. He's like, what? Oh my gosh. Okay. Should I keep going? All right, I'm going to keep going. Whatever. I have no idea. I just lost power. And thankfully, I charged my phone, right? All right, so let's look at the hope then of the voodoo. You know what's so crazy? Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be extra. You know what's so crazy? Is I was just talking to a Taurus. Was it this morning or yesterday? And she was saying, man, the lights in my house just went on and off. It was weird because I'm not having bad weather. And this person does not even live anywhere. It lives in a different state than me. And she's a Taurus. And then it just happened to me. I cannot make this up. I would never make something like that up. I am going to call her when I am done with this. I'm gonna call her. Don't you put that voodoo on me, Ricky Bobby. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. She's a very spiritual person as well. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. Think about the synchronicity of that. Y'all. Okay, so I don't believe in coincidences. Some of you might actually experience this. If you do, come back to the reading. Others of you, there could be like major synchronicities and signs happening right in front of you, Taurus. Pay attention. Pay attention. All right, so let's see what the hopes are, and then I'll hopefully figure out what happened to my power. Ace of Swords. So you're hoping for someone to tell the truth, for the truth to be revealed, to have clarity, insight, clear mind. What is the hopes for this person? Eight of Wands. Communication. See, the thing is, Taurus, is like this person wants to communicate how they feel. They've got some pride, some ego involved, but I feel like they're motivated, right, to push past something. And then at the same time, they hold themselves back for whatever reason. It's out of fear, you know? But it's like the holding back is hurting more than if they were just to speak the truth. So let's see what the most likely future outcome is. This is the most bizarre reading ever. I cannot wait to share this with you guys. Or to get the feedback from you guys. Like, this is so crazy. Queen of Pentacles. Five of Wands. Now keep in mind, all of the most likely future outcomes can be changed with free will. So Taurus, here you are, kind of sitting in your knowing. Be careful with entertaining like drama or conflict during this time frame. It's best to walk away, okay, if that's being presented to you. And instead, you know, to follow like what you feel called to. Let's go back to that. Some of you are feeling called towards something that makes you feel a lot of passion or inspiration, and you're being asked to not be afraid of that, Taurus, to trust that, okay? To not veer away from the things that call to you, all right? Yeah, because some of you don't trust that. Some of you feel like maybe you were taught when you were younger, right, that you don't get everything you want, or maybe what you want isn't good for you. And that's just from adults who have forgot who they are, who have a misguided sense of their own intuition. Like when things call to your soul, there is a purpose. There's something to be learned, explored, and had. And like you didn't come here for the safe, soft ride. You came here to get your fingers dirty, you know, to put your hands in the clay and figure things out. Don't be afraid of that. But there is something here it's yet to be uncovered, right? And there's the Eight of Wands again. But I heard you'll figure it out. All right, so what is this person's most likely future outcome? I still haven't got my power back. Oh, okay. Well, that was the message. So there's something about there's something here being discovered about getting your power back. If my power turns back on, I'm going to lose it. Maybe we all say it together. Getting our power back. Nothing. All right, that's fine. We tried. Okay, so this person's most likely future outcome. I'm sorry, Taurus. This person's most likely future outcome. Four of Swords. The Knight of Wands. So, Queen of Swords. This person is in this space, Taurus, regrounding themselves. Maybe needing a timeout here before they take some action. Definitely thinking things over. Definitely mulling things over. Okay? I feel like it's heavy on this person's heart. It's heavy in their mind. They know how they feel, but needing time to think about it before they take some action. This person is gaining some sort of clarity here. And what is this around? And really, the Five of Wands. Be careful, because this person might also have this tendency to like be here today, gone tomorrow, like inconsistent energy, and maybe even drama around them or around the situation. So something to be aware of or cautious of here, Taurus, is I feel like this person can be someone who's very emotional, but they can also be very cold or detached or blunt. You know, like there's a couple different aspects of this person, you know. And I feel like both of y'all have a big impact on each other, maybe because you share some past or a past history together for a few of you, but it's just like, they're giving me a song, I don't want to wait for this life to be over. Like this person's being called to surrender something here that they've been carrying emotionally that's kept them blocked and holding up a situation. And until they can surrender the struggle, they're not being asked to surrender how they feel or their desire. They're being asked to surrender the struggle, internal struggle around it. And to kind of let it be what it is and maybe rediscover their power. And they have the power to change their perspective, which changes the situation. And so do you. Wow. Taurus, let's see what the Osho Zen has to say. Innocence. So this card talks about assuming positive intent. Not naivety, but assuming that everything is happening for a reason. And that the universe would not ever direct you or pull you towards a situation that didn't have value to you. And so to assume positive intent on behalf of source, your higher self, your guides, and to tune in a little bit more. Okay? This person has the Lovers, so could be soulmate, twin flame type energy over here, but this card also talks about coming into union, head, heart, and soul. And this person needing to find some sort of alignment in order for things to align in their life or with the connection. What is the guidance here? Listen, the lights flickering and finding, you know, after literally just talking about this with a Taurus is just mind-blowing to me. Like, Taurus, I'm serious. You might have some, like, I don't know, some crazy stuff happening in the environment, possibly. Just ask is the guidance. All right, and what else? Ancestral wisdom. So this says, there are many here in the spirit world that can assist you at this time. We're made up of divine source, loved ones, guides, angels, and spirits. We are your team and here to guide you. This one says, ancestral wisdom, where we are your ancestors. We love you. We walk the earth many years before you. We ask you at this time to learn and grow from past experience. You are the legacy and will keep on helping you as we continue to evolve here in the spirit world with you. Some of you have ancestors and guides around you, and they may be sending you signs in the form of lights blinking or synchronicities or, you know, just like seeing repeating numbers, that type of stuff. So pay attention, right? I feel like the universe will bend over backwards to show you that there's so much more than what you can see, taste, touch, and feel. And if you can just believe that and have some faith in that, it's just easier for the universe to divinely orchestrate the things that are meant for you. So, wow. Very interesting reading, Taurus. Zodiac signs you could be dealing with or have in your birth chart, the birth chart of the person you're connecting to. I have Virgo, Sagittarius, Leo, Aquarius, Aries, Libra again, Scorpio, Virgo, Libra again, and and I think that's all of them. Those are the primary, Capricorn for some of you. Those are the primary signs I'm seeing. Pisces over here, sorry. Okay, those are the primary signs I'm seeing, but take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff, as I do go live there as well. Tarot Time with Dana, all of it linked below, as well as in the About section of my YouTube, where you can also find the donation link. If you'd like to donate, you can do so there. Also, if you like my styles, you can get them for yourself at my sister's online boutique, avasophiaco.com. All of it linked in the description box below. Either way, I'm wishing you the very best, Taurus. And until next time, my friends, namaste. Bye.